Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you about the interesting infinite line I thought of. Imagine a line that's 10 centimeters in length, okay? And you have 10 centimeter long line, and that's it. 10 centimeters. Yeah, and that's it, guys. It's just about around exactly 10 centimeters. And you have three men, okay? One is at the start of the line, one is at the middle of the line, and one is at the end of the line, or either side of the line, if you can think of it, but one's in the middle. And you have a special tool that can extend the length of the line as much as you want it instantly, okay? As much as you want. And you can even make it infinite. Okay, now remember that the person in the middle, the man in the middle, is always moving. Okay, so if whichever way the line extends, whichever direction it extends through, the middleman would always move to make him the middle of the line. Okay, for example, he'll be in the fifth centimeter. Okay, the man will be in the fifth centimeter of the line. Okay, and that's it. He exactly in the fifth centimeter. But if you extend the line to be about, say, from 10 centimeters to 1,000 centimeters, the man in the middle, no matter which way you extend the line, no matter which direction, the man in the middle would um, move along to the 500th centimeter. But if you were to extend it 10,000 centimeters in one direction, let's say like that direction, the man in the middle would move 500,000 centimeters to make himself exactly in the middle again. But if you were to extend the line in both directions at once, he would stay in the exact middle spot because he cannot go anywhere else. He would stay in the middle spot. But this is when it gets interesting. What would happen if we were to extend the line in this direction, for example? It's either way direction does not matter, but only one direction can be extended, not two, infinitely ahead. What will happen? Well, the man in the middle would also be infinitely ahead. Okay, so in fact, in different realities, in fact, could be the same reality, but somehow different income, like different. But let's say that they are given a special bottle of juice. Okay, a special bottle of juice. What would happen if we extend the line in one direction to be infinite? Well, technically, the man in the middle is also infinitely away, and the man at the very end is also infinitely away, but they cannot see each other. They are not at an infinite distance. The man at the very end of the line is infinitely away, and from his perspective, there's still an ending. But the man in the middle is also infinitely away from the man that is in the first position. So if you think about it, the man in the first position who witnessed the line going infinite, for him, the man that was in the middle of the line is infinitely away. So he can never reach him no matter how far he travels. And also the man who was at the very end is also infinitely away. But also, the man that was at the very end can never reach the man in the middle, because he's infinitely away from him. So they three can never reach each other because from their perspective they are both infinitely away. But let's say we get a bottle of juice and we flood the line with, say, blue juice, yellow juice, and green juice. Okay. Let's say that the one at the very start that didn't move floods blue juice that would extend and lengthen up at infinite speed. Now for him, he has now covered an infinite line of blue juice. Okay. Now he's got infinite line of blue juice, yeah, and he just covered that up. So for him, as he started and flooded it, he can control the speed of the juice, how much it floods, and how much more he wants to fill in, and how much miles he wants to fill in with juice. He can fill like 10 billions or trillion, even Googleplex miles, okay. But let's say that the juice moves at an infinite speed, so now it covers infinite miles, okay. Now from his perspective, he still has infinite juice, okay. He's already covered infinite juice from his perspective, and he can teleport himself trillions of miles ahead, and he would never, unless he doesn't teleport infinite miles, he can teleport trillions of miles, and he would never run out of juice. He'll never run out of the blue segment because he's got infinite blue line for him. But the man in the middle, the line is still grey for him. The line was always grey. No, he can't see the infinite juice. He's got yellow juice, and he floods the juice in that direction, either this direction, infinite speed, and that's it. he can't run out of it. Now he goes back to the start, because that's infinite speed, infinite yellow juice that direction for him. He goes back to where he was and flies that direction. Still infinite direction. But the man at the end now has the green juice. Now he floods the juice in the only direction he can go. He can't go that way. He can't go the opposite way because that's the end of the barrier for him. Even though the line's infinite, he can only go that way. And he floods it with infinite green juice again. Now the line is infinitely green for him. So now his perspective, the line is infinitely green. The middle's perspective, the line is infinitely yellow in both perspectives. Even though it's the exact same line, but they're not two lines, they're exactly the same line. And from the start, the line is infinitely blue for him. He cannot change what's going on. That's when they call this an interesting paradox, because like the man in the middle can see both perceptions at once, alright? And so yeah, that's technically what will happen. He'll see both perspectives at once, which would be crazy. And now the only way for him to go back is to teleport back another infinite distance ahead, or at least shrink the line back down. He doesn't teleport. Well, he does teleport with the line. Remember that the middle person would always teleport infinite distance, even if the line is made infinitely big. Remember, because the middle person is always the middle, and that naturally would cause him to teleport at an infinite distance away too. If the line was, of course, extended both directions at once from this 10 centimeter long line, the man in the middle wouldn't change. But at the same time, it doesn't matter where he is in the line. Because they are both infinite distance away, everywhere is the middle for him. Everywhere. He can be billions of miles away. And that would not make any difference from where his start point was. If he were to mark his line with a blue marker, he's exactly where he was in a blue marker, he can go anywhere else and that would not make a difference. The only thing that would make a difference is that if one line gets finite again, that would make a difference. He will get randomly, because remember, the man in the middle is always the middle. He never changes. He's always the man in the middle. And those in the end are always in the end. Have you noticed that? They never change, they never leave their end section. That's when we call this paradox. Yeah, I hope that you did enjoy this video. And yeah, I just hope that you did enjoy this little video for you. I just did for fun. And yeah, if there's any more interesting videos you want me to do, I did videos about fourth dimensions before, and like I did discover the fact that with 4 dimensions you can actually leave infinite space. Like imagine a space around you that's infinite in all directions you can see and all that. You can actually go outside of it. You know what I mean? That's very interesting to think of. And the reason is because like you get a flat piece of paper and you're inside the flat piece of paper. The paper is infinitely flat, but it's not infinitely thick in like an infinite space, you know what I mean? Not infinite space, so like in 3D, so infinitely flat means if you go, it means you can go this way and this way forever is infinite, but if you go this way, you can come outside of it. So now if you think of infinite 3D space, and if you go to the 4th direction, perpendicular to all 3, you can actually go leave it. Now I mean, that's quite interesting. So yeah, hope you did the video about infinite line. I think some other ones too, like I could do one about the infinite well, an infinitely deep well or something like that. That will come up later on with this. I hope that you did enjoy it, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. Also, guys, remember to, of course, check out my Doran Peckov channel. I do upload quite a few recent videos there, and my Better Gaming channel too. Remember to check them out, of course, as you know that if you've seen those videos, you know that I'm exactly the same. Remember that, yes, make sure to check out Better Gaming and Doran Peckov. I'm not talking about Doran Peckov with the me that was in the tree. No, that was ages ago. That was in 2018. Not that, because of course I lost the channel. Channel, of course. I'm talking about the Doran Peckov where I'm sitting in the duck pond. I'm in the duck pond at that point, and the Doran Peckov and Better Gaming that is also had a picture of me, but from a different perspective at the same time. I hope that you did enjoy this video, and yeah, make sure to check them 2 channels out, and yeah, I'll see you in another video, guys. Bye.